West Rutland. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by National Honor Society members Kenneth, Aubrey, Kyle, Peyton, Maggie, and Cameron.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I am Caleb Kelly.
And I'm Christian Bowie, and this is Westside Daily with your morning announcements.
Veterans Day is coming up. There will be a school luncheon for our local veterans on November 7th from noon to 12:30.
Please consider making something special to show our veterans our appreciation. There will be no school on November 10th to honor Veterans Day.
The first quarter ends on November 3rd. We have 2 half-days coming soon for parent-teacher conferences. On November 8th and 9th, we'll be dismissed at 11:30 on those days.
Now we go to Ryan with sports and Tony with world news.
Thanks, Christian and Caleb. The varsity girls had a game yesterday versus MSJ. MSJ won 4-1. Gabby Griffith had a well-struck corner kick to the far side of the box that Haley Raish put in the net. The varsity girls play again tonight versus Long Trail at 4. The boys have a game at home tomorrow versus Sharon Academy at 4. It is their senior night, so come out and support our only senior, Garrett Owens. Now to Tony with world news.
Thanks, Ryan. The National History Museum in London holds a contest every year for the Wildlife Photographer of the Year. This year, there was almost 50,000 entries. There was some incredible photos entered. The Plants and Fungi Award went to a photographer from Greece for his picture of a mushroom releasing its spores. The Mammal Behavior Award was won for this photo of orcas trying to create a wave big enough to wash the seal off this chunk of ice. But the best photo and winner of this year's Wildlife Photographer of the Year was Laurent Balessa of France, with a picture of a horseshoe crab being followed by the fish. Now back to Christian and Caleb.
Thanks, Ryan and Tony. On Tuesday, October 24th, all 10th and 11th graders will be taking the PSATs from 8 to 11 a.m. 10th graders will be testing with Mr. Bailey and Mrs. Audette. 11th graders will be testing with Miss Abatel and Miss Loisel.
School picture retake day is Friday, October 27th. So if you didn't get your picture taken yet, or if you hated your photo, make sure you're here on the 27th.
The Rutland Halloween Parade is on Saturday, October 28th. Mr. Henry and Mr. Hampton are looking for donations of Halloween candy for the parade. If you would like to donate, please drop it off to them at any time.
The West Rutland School Halloween Parade is on October 31st at 1:45. We will be marching around the town in our costumes with the band, so make sure you dress up on Halloween.
7th and 8th graders who are learning the Wednesday Addams dance, please meet in the lobby for dance lessons at 10:30. Now to Dylan with weather and Miranda and Abby with special news.
Thanks, Caleb and Christian. Today we'll have a high of 62 degrees and a low of 48 with a 1% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be a high of 66 degrees and a low of 53 with a 67% chance of rain. The class of 2026 has WRS trucker hats for sale for $20 each, and they look quite good. If you're interested in buying one, see Miss Audette for more details. Now to Abby and Miranda with special news.
Thanks, Tony. The Drama Club is putting up a bake sale to raise money for props and costume pieces. They'll be selling at the end of the day on Wednesdays until their show on November 17th.
Take a look at a message from Miss Alifi.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Alifi here. I just wanted to advertise the spelling bee that's going to be happening on February 15th during school. Just like we did last year, we're going to have third grades being the first to be able to do the spelling bee. But for this year, we're doing third grade all the way up to eighth grade. We're going to be holding spelling group study lunches where Miss Brooks and I are going to split up the grades and do some practice. Now, you don't have to do the spelling groups, but they're available to you. So stay tuned for that. And the list should be with your teachers. If you need an extra one, we're right here. So get to spelling, get to studying. Bye.
Trunk or Treat is coming up. Invite your family to decorate the trunk of their cars in a spooky theme for this fun event. This will take place on Friday, October 27th from 6:30 to 8.
On Wednesday, November 1st, there will be a career cafe for grades 9 through 12th. Students during WIN block and during block 3s, students will be able to meet with local professionals in the area and learn about their careers, life experiences, and exact schedule will be coming soon.
The Scholastic Book Fair is coming to West Rutland. It'll be set up in the high school library from November 2nd to the 9th.
Now for our teacher interview. Hi, I'm Abby Cullen, and I'm here with Miss Ames. I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part about teaching is definitely working with the students, with the children. I like their energy. I just like their innocence. They're just good people.
What is your favorite grade to teach?
I had a feeling you were going to ask me that question, and I tried to keep score, and it's a tie. I really enjoy teaching 6th grade, and I really enjoy teaching 3rd grade. So anywhere between 3rd and 6th is my favorite.
Did you ever do horse shows? And if so, what kind of horse shows did you do?
I did do horse shows. I was in 4-H for horses and cows. So I showed Western in the beginning with my little pony Rex. I was probably about 8 or 9. And then I worked my way up to, I started to show English, and I was kind of learning to jump. And then our situation changed. But yeah, so Western and then a little bit of English.
How many horses have you had?
Oh my goodness. So I had my pony Rex. As I got older, my legs got longer. I had to get a different horse, a bigger horse. So then I had Bilbo. And then I had Tico in front of Appaloosa. So Rex, Tico, Bilbo, Patriot, Mystery. I know I'm forgetting some in there. And now Echo-Leo. So probably between 6 and 10. But I mentioned a few for you.
How many animals do you have?
I have no idea. We have a lot of chickens. My husband keeps adding to the collection. He hatches eggs, and then he trades. And I stopped asking. He comes and goes, gets rid of a rooster, comes home with 6 new hens, a different breed. So lots of chickens. We have 3 goats now, and they're all female. So we're not going to add to our collection for a while for goats and a horse. And unfortunately, our 2 dogs passed away within the past year. And we have 2 cats at home, Sassy and Frankie.
What is your favorite animal that you have?
Oh gosh, that's too hard to. I love my horse Echo-Leo, and I wanted to show you a picture of him because I thought you were going to ask me. You being a horse girl, there's my horse Echo-Leo. Sure, he's a handsome guy. He's an Arabian. So he's my favorite horse for some reasons because he understands me, and he's a challenge for me. I'm sometimes afraid of him. I haven't asked him to do too much. Sometimes I'm afraid of him, and sometimes I'm not, so he's helping me to grow. Yeah. So I love him for that reason. But my indoor favorite animal is my cat, Frankie, and I call him Frankie Cranky, Francesco Roberto. He's moody, and he's cranky. He reminds me of Mr. Okax in the book Poppy. So I love him for different reasons, too. But bottom line is they're there for me, and I'm there for them, and we have a really close relationship.
That's all for questions. Thank you.
Thank you for interviewing me. Mm-hmm. Have a good day.
You too. Now back to Ryan and Christian.
Thanks, Abby, Miranda, and Dylan. All students in Mr. O's Global Studies class will be going on a field trip on Thursday, October 26th. If you are in this class, please make sure you get your permission slip signed.
Today's lunch is homemade shepherd's pie and butternut squash with dinner rolls and apple crisp. Now for the joke of the day. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Says.
Says who?
Says me. There are no birthdays today.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. And as Mr. Slinker would say, have a great day of learning.